if you guys didn't already realize this, that not every tire measures exactly what the height or the sidewall says that tire is. Hey, what's going on, guys? Josh from TrailBuilt, and we are going to be starting a new series called Wheel and Tire Matchups. It's basically where we go around and we pick out a set of wheels and a set of tires somewhere around the facility here, or if we're out and about traveling, and we show you guys what they are exactly. We take some exact measurements so we can show you guys exactly how tall the tire is, how wide the tire is, and then fitment is a big thing to know with especially Jeeps, Toyotas, Tacomas, whatever it may be, 4Runners. Fitment is a big thing to know because you want to know what size tire, whether it's the height and width and the wheel size, what size fits on your vehicle with what size suspension lift. So we're going to be covering all of that information in these wheel and tire matchups, we're going to call it, and we're going to be posting these every Tuesday. So definitely make sure, hit that subscribe so that way you guys can hold on to the ride with us. First off, this is a 35 by 1050 on a 17-inch wheel, Kenda Cleaver. This is the RT. Now, if you guys haven't heard of Kenda or their Cleaver RTs yet, you're definitely gonna want to check them out. These things have absolutely been super popular amongst the off-road and overlanding community, and it's because they work, and they work really well. Their tread pattern really bites and grips in the dirt, mud, sand, snow, whatever it may be. Zach here opted with a little bit smaller, a little bit more narrow of a tire. This is the 35 by 1050 wide, which means it's 10.5 inches wide according to the specs. So that way you can get a little bit more pressure per square inch of biting pressure when you're in the rocks or in the snow or icy roads like we got a lot up here in Wisconsin. So you'll also notice too that the Kenda Cleaver has this aggressive sidewall, which not only looks really good and really aggressive, but once you air down, this sidewall becomes your contact patch. So you get a little bit extra biting and gripping power out on the trail, increases your footprint just a little bit more for that additional traction. So another thing too with these Kenda RTs is that they do have what's called their triple threat sidewall. It just means that their sidewall carcass is made out of 3 ply, so it'll give that extra robustness out on a trail to prevent from punctures or even sidewall cuts, because once you get a sidewall cut or a sidewall puncture, that tire is done. You're taking it off and throwing on your spare. But with their triple threat sidewalls, they give you a lot more strength and durability while out on the trail. So, and then this one, this 35 1050 wide on a 17, is paired with Anthem off-road wheels. This is one of their newer models called the Viper. What they did is they designed it to look sort of like a military turbine feel, give it that robustness and that extra strength here. You can see that it has all of these smaller windows all the way around, and what's really cool about this wheel is it not only looks really good, especially in the satin black finish, but it also is slightly functional. These spokes here and these windows somewhat act like a fan, so they'll draw in a little bit of air, applying the air to go over the top of your rotors and brakes and helping them keep cooler too when you're heavy braking, or if you're out on the trail. It does help keep your brakes just a little bit cooler. And this wheel here, this is a 17 by 9. Now this is a 0 offset wheel, meaning that the wheel mounting surface is exactly in the center of the wheel. It's not offset positive or negative in any way, so that way that weight is right over the top of the hub bearing there. And even with a 0 offset wheel and these 35 by 10.5s, Zach does not get any rubbing. He didn't have to trim anything out to fit these 35s on here. However, he does have a 4-inch super lift suspension lift on here that you guys can find right on our website. It's trailbuiltoffroad.com. And then he did also replace the super lift shocks with these Falcon upgraded shocks, which definitely helps improve the ride quality and even the handling. So with the size of the wheel, getting back to that, being a 17 by 9, 0 offset, these wheels, these Vipers, do come in several different size variations up to a -12 offset. Plus, you can get these in an 18 and 20-inch wheel size as well. And then the other thing is, being that we're off-road guys, we like that robustness, we like that strong look to our wheels. You can see that this one doesn't have a really big lip going around it. The lip is only about, actually I can tell you here because I got the tape measure out, it's only about 1.25 inches wide on this lip here. It's not some big boy 6-inch lip or anything like that, so it really gives it that strong look to it. So I really like how these Anthem Vipers look. They look great on Zach's Jeep. 17 by 9 and this 35 by 10 50 tire fits on this wheel really well. So just getting into the actual measurements, because if you guys didn't already realize this, that not every tire measures exactly what the height or the sidewall says that tire is. Like for example, this is supposed to be a 35-inch tall tire by 10.5 inches wide. When you take a tape measure to it, and then the other thing to keep in mind too is, so the air pressure in here is set right around 35 pounds per square inch, so 35 PSI. So obviously if we had less PSI in here, the tire wouldn't measure as tall, but being that it's at 35 PSI, the tire measures just about right around 34 inches. So you can see that it's actually about 1 inch short as far as the overall height of the tire, being only at 34 inches. So then as far as the tread width at 35 PSI, we're gonna be right around, it's right around that 9 inches. So also a little bit short than that 10.5. But the thing is too, is when you guys are aired down out on the trail, let's say you're running 12 pounds per square inch or 15 PSI in here, your tread width, your footprint is actually going to be spread out a little bit. So if we measure, let's say we measure from this edge of the sidewall here to the other edge of the sidewall, line that up there, and you're looking at, now it's about just over 10.5 inches. So you can see when you're aired down that you will get that full 10.5 inch wide tire. So wanted to do this tire and wheel matchup with you guys so we can show you, how they look, what the sizes are exactly, and a little bit of information about each tire. And you can obviously find these right on our website at TrailBuiltOffroad.com. And then guys, for this wheel and tire package, now these wheels here, if you just wanted a set of 4 of these Anthems, you're gonna be looking at right around that $750, which is a heck of a great price. And then if you do package them with these Kenda cleavers, first of all, you not only get free mounting and free balancing, but you also get free shipping as well to any state in the lower 48. That's also a heck of a savings. But these tires themselves are right around that $968 or so for a set of 4. Now, when you do package them together, you get the free mount, free balance, and free shipping any state in the lower 48. But we do also offer an additional discount when you package a wheel and tire combo together. So fully packaged, this set of 4 Anthem wheels and these Kenda Cleaver RTs are going to be right around just shy of that $1,700 range, which is a really great price for a new set of wheels and tires for your Jeep or off-road rig. So definitely make sure and check these out. Find them right on our website, TrailBuiltOffroad.com. And guys, that is all I have for you. If you do have any additional input, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to click that subscribe, thumbs up to like the video. And guys, as always, we appreciate all of you for watching. I'm Josh from TrailBuilt, and we'll see you guys out on the trails. And you would think this little guy here, you would think that's for putting air in the tire. It's not. It's for letting air out.